friends, I'm Ryan, and this is Demos in the Dark, and we have a killer one for you tonight. You're not going to want to go anywhere. Actually, I haven't done it yet. Could be terrible, in which case would also be probably entertaining. So you want to stick around for that. If this is your first time checking out the channel, this is a weekly gear demo channel. I mostly do pedals from builders big and small, builders you've heard of, builders you haven't, and then we get into some amps and other musical things. If that is something that you would be interested in, hit that subscribe button. Where is it? Down there. Hit that subscribe button and hit the little bell notification guy next to it so you can be properly notified. Tonight we have the Wilderness Delay from Nativeaudio. Now, you're probably saying to yourself, like, didn't this come out a bit ago? It did. Here's a little backstory. Mike, founder of Nativeaudio, shortly after the release of this pedal, was at a guitar show in Akron, Ohio. On his way home, he was in a collision, a bad collision, and he's been in recovery ever since. But he has recovered, and he's back. And so is this and the rest of the Nativeaudio line. So I am reintroducing this pedal to you because you can get them now. It is deceptively deep. It has tap tempo, divisions, it has modulation, it has all kinds of really, really fun stuff, plus 2 delays that you can ramp speeds up and down to. It's cool. It's a cool thing. I'm not going to get terribly deep into it tonight, but I am going to show you a couple of settings that I think are pretty dandy, and you can pick one up for yourself and make your own. I'm running a Gibson Custom Shop ES339 into a Benson Amps Monarch Reverb. The first setting I have is one, we all have to play chords. If you play guitar, you have to play chords. So why not modulate them a little bit, make them bigger and wider and cooler sounding. So what I've done is I have tapped in my tempo here, set the feedback at a reasonable rate. Mix knob is about halfway through. A slower modulation on it. And the depth is set relatively high. And I am doing 1/8 notes on the divisions on the tap. All right, next setting that I think is really cool is you dial in a dotted 1/8 note on the divisions. You move the rate of the modulation to be a little bit quicker, and it gives you this really kind of warbly, cool, tapey kind of sound. Sounds a little bit kind of like the echoplex situation that David Gilmour had going on in some of the wall stuff. This delay has 2 modes on it. It has a tap mode, which we've been in, but then it also has a ramp mode where you set 2 different delay speeds and you can ramp up or down to those speeds. You can also set the speed in which you ramp to those speeds. So just going to give you a quick example because it's a cool thing. It's very useful and I dig it. And there you have it. There are a few samples from the Wilderness from Native Audio. Cool pedal, lots of stuff in there. I welcome you to check one out for yourself. It's just a whole bunch of wonky echoes in this thing, and they sound super cool. Really enjoy it. On my way out, I'm just gonna hit a slapback that I really, really like on this puppy with some extra dimension added from the modulation.